Hi and welcome to Pumpkin's Nail Station. Today is literally, again, it's another quick and easy nail art with She Modern with a bit of a twist because I'm using some of her newer products. I'm going to do a gradient on this nail using a, what is it called, a neon sparkling pigment in bright pink and a purple pearlescent shimmer. So I'm going to do like a gradient with those two colours. And then I'm going to add some holographic decals. So let me just push the camera back. So I'm going to use some holographic roses. So these are decals, by the way. And then on the bottom, just for a bit of a twist, I'm going to show you their new holographic curves. So they're like a French bit. They'll go on the end there like that. So it'll be something like, hold on, let me get you, I don't know if you can see it on this, but it'll be something like this. So if you can see them on the bottom there, so you can see them. So it'll sort of be like that, and then these are some rose pink ones on like a rose pink design. So it's sort of like that, so it's to trim, you know, the bottom of the French design. So I'm just going to get everything ready. So the first thing that you would have to do is I like to use a white base on the bottom of my pigment powders. So I've used gel polish on this one, but I will do another video this week using normal polish as well. So this is a gel polish base. So I'm just going to add some foil glue. This is the first stage. So you would add some foil glue. So I'm just going to let that dry. So I like to dry mine on a blowing fan. So I like to go all the way down the sides because you can clean up the edges. Because anywhere where there's not glue, the pigment probably won't stick. So I like to go quite high up and into the edges. And then you can just get a brush with some alcohol on it. Or something like some alcohol or acetone. I like to use alcohol on my flexi finger just because I think it's less damaging to the silicone. So I would just go dab a bit of that off, and I would just go down the edges. If this was your natural nail or if you was practicing on your silicone hand, just get rid of anything that's on there like that. So I'm just going to let this dry and then I'll come back and we'll do the design. So I'll be right back. Hi, so I'm back. So that is tacky now. Typically I would leave that for around 30 seconds under a blowing fan. I used a Nicole Diary Foil Glue. I'll put the link in the description box. I think it was about £2 off eBay, so a really good price. I've cut out the decals already to save some time, so yeah, you would just cut them like that. So you just cut them as close to the lines as you can get them. So let me just pick one up with my clippers. So these are like, you know what you would use to pinch your acrylic nails to get the C curve, it's just those. So you just cut them to as close as possible. So I'll just show you a rose, what I've done. This just saves some time because I'm really bad at cutting on camera, so yeah, just cut them as close as you can get. Position them onto your tray like that, because you're going to need to do some water in a minute, but we'll do that later. So the next part is the pigments. So typically you get three bottles. This would be classed as a mixed pack, so you could get one iridescent, one pearl and one neon for $23.99 plus shipping. So yeah, so they really are high quality and they do last a long time. So I'm just going to get a mixing canvas, which you would get free with these typically, and I'm just going to dispense just a little bit. I like to just pinch it, pinch the side of the bottle, but you can just tap the end. So I like to just get these pre-done. So yeah, you would just put them, oh that's way too much, probably gonna have to use some of that on my nail design that I'm doing. See, that can happen when you pinch, so it's probably best just to tap. So I'm just going to, right, so we're back. So that's nice and tacky now. I've dispensed some powders onto my canvas, which is just underneath there. Just to remind you what powders that we've used. We have used the purple shimmer and the pink neon. So typically you could buy 3 of these, like these 3, for $23.99. So you can get a mixed one, or you can get 3 of the same. You know, just check out the website shemodern.com. I'm gonna have some acetone in a little dish in case I need to do any cleanup. So just like a little dish like that, something like that, just to put my acetone in. I'm just going to give myself a little bit close so you can just see what I'm doing. And I think I'm going to add a bit of a gradient to the nail, something like maybe this, just for a bit of fun. But maybe the pink might be a bit lower down, so we can put the French line on it. So I'm going to get my 3 She Modern stencil, and I'm going to just have it like say about there. So I'll put that on with my silicone tool. So you would just push that on like with your silicone tool, making sure it's on and there's no air bubbles or anything like that. So you would just press that nice and flat and right down into the edges. And I'm just going to put the pink, I would say, on the tips. The pink has got some nice glitter in it and the purple has got a bit of a shimmer. So I'm just going to pop I like applying the pigments on top of foil, just on top of foil glue, just because I do think you get a nice pigmented effect. So I'm going to peel this off with my flexi finger, and I'm just going to wipe my stencil with a bit of alcohol or something like that, just to clean it. And then what I'm going to do is protect that I'm just going to protect that bottom part. So again, just get your silicone tool onto your nail, because you're going to have a bit of the glue line there, because we're going to stick some of the curves there, so it won't really matter so much on your natural nail. It just protects that bottom part of the nail. And now I'm going to apply some of the purple onto the top half of the nail, just for a bit of fun. Have a couple of colours, why not, eh? You can choose whatever colours you like. I'm just sort of demonstrating how to use some of the She Modern products. You probably would have some liquid latex on the guard, but this is a silicone finger, so it can be wiped off with some water under the tap. You don't have to use any harsh, like abrasive chemicals or anything. you can just use. So I'm just going to get my little brush, my little Beauty Big Bang brush. Just going to brush off any excess, and then I would just peel that away. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get the next thing what I need sorted, and then I'll be right back. Right, so we're back. So I've cleaned up the edges and I've just put a little top coat on there. You can see there's nice clean crisp lines ready for our French foils. I've pre-cut these so they are a good size. I've also done a smaller one because I wasn't sure what size I was going to use. It might even be a smaller one or a bigger one hanging off the edge. And we're also going to be using these guides just there, like that. So for something a little bit different. So you've probably seen this a million times before. These are water decals. So you've got them like this. Let me just this out. We get our water bottle, which comes with our pigments. Put your drops on through there, like so, and you just slide. I'm going to keep that big one off for a sec because I'm not sure if I want to use it. So I've got those two on there for now, so I'm just going to leave them on there and then you just slide them off. So we'll just give them a minute or so. See if it's sliding. Yep, they're sliding now. So I'm just going to get these ready to come on and then I'll be right back. So we're back and I've just had a little think about, you know, how I want to apply these decals, and I'm going to try applying them. Might take this bottom if it will come off. Let me just try and push the base out of this stamper. No, it won't come off, so we're just going to have to do it like this. I'm going to try stamping them on, so I'm just going to straighten that back up. So I'm going to try and do these first. So I'm just going to try and stamp them on. Let's see if it'll come off. So yeah, so that's come off. It's in just the right place. So I'm just going to tuck them down there, and this is what you're going to need your acetone for. So you just dip it into your acetone thing and you're just going to melt these sides off like you would on your natural nail. This would be exactly what you would do on your own nail. So they're nice and placed, and we're going to do the same with the rose. So I'm just going to place this low down and to the side, because you can sort of see where you're going with it and there's no messing about. It's not sliding around, it's nice and dry. I don't know whether I'm going to put this on or not, but let's see, because we might be able to put it on a bit higher up and break it off. Let me just seeing if I want it down here somewhere. No, don't think I don't want it there. or something, and then we'll just melt off quite a bit of it. So we'll try and see what this looks like. So that's all you would do, you know, if you just wanted it as if it was stamped, but a little bit at an angle. That's what you would do. But I quite like that. So we've got that like that, and now we're just going to get a no wipe top coat. So I'm going to try a new one that I've got by Magpie. This set is coming up soon. I'm just going to try their top coat. It's this one. This set here is by Magpie. So this is their no wipe glossy top coat. And we're just going to pop that on over these hollow . I love this. I actually think I'll wear this. This is the good thing about having a flexi finger, because you can just practice stuff, and if you don't like it, it's not stuck on your hand. And if you've got a channel, it's an awesome way to show your videos without, you know, having to keep taking your gel off your fingers. So yeah, I will put a 10% discount code for the flexi finger in the description box and somewhere around here on the video if anybody's interested. So yeah, stamping it on dry with a stamper worked. So I'm just going to cure this and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and here is my finished design. So I hope you can see the hollow, the gorgeous hollow. And this is just with a normal no wipe gel top coat. I used one by Magpie, so I'm going to be doing this set sometime next week. I'll put it away, but it's this set here, so I use the top coat from this set here. So yeah, so I'll be doing that sometime this week, so you've got to check that out. And the top coat, I do recommend it. It's really, really glossy. But if you use the normal top coat for this design, make sure you use a water-based top coat, either UNT or this Born Pretty one, or any water-based top coat that you have, any brand, it doesn't really matter. And just put it over the foil arts before you put your glossy top coat on, and that will keep the hollow nice and shiny, and it won't make the foils split. So yeah, that is a must. She has got 50% off her decals at the moment, so I'll put that code somewhere around here. So yeah, check these out. It's the Lines and Curves range. She's got them in every colour. She's even got them in Halloween colours, so you've got to check out the Halloween section because that is coming up soon. That's the hollow roses that I used, and these are the matte ones that I don't know if you can see. So yeah, these are the matte ones that I have that I'll be reviewing shortly. These are ones that you can colour in yourself. I'll be doing something really cool with these, with glitter, that I saw on Jenny Luscious's channel. So yeah, if you can't wait for me to do it, then check out her channel. I'll link it somewhere in the top right, just here. That video is awesome, you've got to see it. And yeah, so these are some pink ones. So she's got such a selection. You have to go and see for yourself and get the 50% off. The 50% off code is just down below now, so you'll be able to see that just popping up. I'll link She Modern's YouTube channel in the top right, somewhere around here, so you can check that out as well. And the store is just shemodern.com. I'll put that in the description box with the decals that I've used today, and I'll put the link for the pigments and powders and the decals for you. So yeah, so I hope you love this design. You could do this with any colour. You could just be creative. This is just something that I've done to use these lines and curves, but you could use them, you know, going up that sort of way. You can do whatever you want with them. That's what the coolest way is, and I think by using that stamper, you know, you could do some really cool things. Like you could do them going down the side and using two. Go down the middle. You could even do them like that at the top. You know, you can half angle them. You can just do some cool things anyway. Just try it out, get yourself a clear stamper and just angle it about and do whatever. Don't know if I've already mentioned it, but she's not giving away the free stencils and free gifts with the decals anymore, so they just come as is. You only get the stencils and the free gifts with your pigment powders and glitters and magic powders, so you don't get the stencils or the free samples anymore with your decals. So sorry about that, guys, but that's what she's told me to tell you guys, so I'm just letting you know. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I've inspired you to try some She Modern and some of these lines and curves. Her products are so much fun. You have to try them out. You just have to. I'm going to be doing some funky stuff with some glitters and some decals, and showing you how you can paint with your magic powder onto the decals and make them look quite cool. I'm going to show you how to make stickers using marker pens like these ones. So I'm going to be showing you some really cool things to do with decals over the next, say, week to 10 days. So just to try and inspire you to not miss out on the 50% off sale, and just to show you what beautiful decals she's got, because I've got such a selection here that I really need to pull them out and do some designs for you guys in my quick and easy playlist. So I hope you've enjoyed everything that I've done today, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.